last year's MVP, Justin Verlander. Swung on and missed, and this game's history.
Game 2 of the ALDS, the visiting team and the hometown team. It's an October matchup coming right up.
Game 2 of the division series. It's on tap right now. Welcome, everybody. Gary Thorne, Steve Phillips, Sean Kruk. What will he give hitters to take a cut at? Well, a lot of them may not be in the strike zone. Jeff Neiman is on the mound. And out there, this vast crowd, almost 49,000. Starting on the mound, we'll see Dana Evelyn. As he gets into this lineup, Steve, a bit about his strategy.
Well, this is some kind of lineup he's facing in this one, and this left-hander is going to have to be on top of his game and really move his pitches around and use an assortment of pitches and really dazzle this lineup if he's going to have any luck against them.
Now let's see what this lineup's going to look like for Joe Madden. Now, John, anyone in particular we should keep an eye on?
Well, he's not a household name, but let me tell you something. Shin-Soo Choo is a guy who's going to be a legitimate star in this league. An unbelievably beautiful left-handed swing. To me, he's going to be a 2020 guy every year he plays.
Leadoff man in the box. Stephen, while we have a second or two, what do you make of the home team?
They just have to remember they're still in this series. Sure, they're down, but there's a lot of baseball left to be played, and they can turn it around. They can't worry about winning games. They have to win this pitch in this inning in this game.
And he holds off on the pitch low, 1-0. And as you're saying, Steve, what they've got to have here is just some good mental toughness. And really the adage comes to play one game at a time.
Well, they could fall back on a great season and great success. They know what they do to win. They just have to get back to playing their game.
One pitch. This one's pretty well hit to deep left center. That's one away. As we get into this game, what are we going to see defensively?
Defense has been a problem for this club, and when you take a look at the number of errors they've committed, it's in the bottom 5 in the American League. They just have not been able to make the plays like other teams have to be able to get big outs.
Choi gets a shot here. On the way. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Line drive. That's foul towards first. Tried to get him to chase that curve. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, second out in the inning.
You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
And we're going to see Park here. Fastball just misses. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. That one is hit well. Bernardina's there. That's caught. Side is retired. And they go quietly offensively in this half inning. Nothing across. Here's a look at their starter. As he gets into this lineup, Steve, a bit about his strategy.
Well, at 6'9" for Jeff Neiman, you think it would just be to dunk on them. But instead, he's got to use the angles that big body creates for him to be able to get a downward plane on his fastball and to get on top of his breaking pitches to pull it down through the zone.
Takes something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2.
Well, that changeup down on the way is so tough. It's really one of those ones, all you can do is spoil it and hope to get the next one.
He fouls that one off. Here's the pitch. And he takes a splitter, one away and a called strike.
Well, let's take a look at the K-cam. That's a splitter.
Nice pitch. That one just clipped the edge of the zone.
He might not have been able to get to it, but at least wave at it and make it look like you're trying to hit it.
And their offensive lineup looks like this.
Well, this lineup, their hitting coach preaches contact, and really contact hitters throughout this lineup. Guys who put the ball in play, tough to strike out.
Swings and misses. The good change right there. 0-1.
You know, as a hitter right here, you have to be aware that you might get a fastball with that 0-1 count. It's typically where he goes.
Line shot into center field. And that one's down. That's the team's first hit. And a look at the D. Any picks, John?
Well, you look at Shin-Soo Choo. Not only is he a great outfielder as far as running balls down, but you take a look at the arm, and anytime you can hold runners from advancing bases, you've helped your pitching staff dramatically, but you've also helped your defense with the ability to turn double plays.
In there, their first baseman. He delivers. Starts him out with a fastball for a strike.
Now that he's gotten the four-seamer down and in, look for him to go outside now.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1-1.
Oh, it's a great fastball right there down in the strike zone. Now there's so many ways to go. Let's see how he comes back to attack this hitter.
Pitch out. Nothing doing, though. The 2-1 pitch. 2-1 pitch. Slider. Swung out and missed. 2-2.
Well, Gary, his two-strike approach, he does not handle the fastball very well. So let's see if they attack him with some heat.
Fastball got him. 2 down.
Well, he had a swing at it. 2 strikes, ball up and away. A good pitch to at least put in play or foul off, but couldn't quite catch up to it.
Simmons at the plate now. A runner on first with 2. Oh, he takes off for second. And he's in there at second base.
Let's see this one again, Gary. He gets a fairly good jump at first base, makes it easily. Nice job.
That's where sliding can really make a difference. You do get in there faster in this situation when you get down.
And now he's in scoring position.
Here it comes. This is popped down the right field line. Should be room. And that's going to do it in this half inning. And gets through a good inning, Jeff Neiman. He's got 2 strikeouts already. Big bats ready to make an appearance. Third baseman up. He'll start us out here in the second. And here's the pitch. Hit up the middle. Makes its way through for a single.
Well, you would have to think with the speed that's on first base right now that they'll put him in motion to try to make things happen here in this game.
Shortstop up. He deals. Here's a swing and a liner to left center. That one in the alley. This could be 2 or more. And he's going to try for it. And he gets there all the way from first.
Well, the hitter makes an adjustment going down on the pitch at the bottom of the strike zone and drives it here.
And you get a run scored if you're in that at bat. What you want to do is make contact. He did. That pays off. It's going to be Kim getting out in front. Any time of the ball game you want to do that. Now you try and build on it.
Well, at this point in the game, we've seen some very important run production to get on the board early.
Fastball too low, 1-0. And no doubt, guys, that you get the edge in a game at this stage, at least, you got a chance to build some good momentum.
You know exactly right. You want to keep your offense going every time you come in to hit, but you also want to put up zeros after you score runs.
That one's wide of the mark, and it's 3-0.
Well, you don't really have to worry about this guy taking you out of the ballpark, so 3-0. Here you go, right down Broad Street. Challenge him and see what happens.
The pitch. Fastball. He's taking all the way, 3-1.
Now let's see what he comes back with on the 3-1 pitch.
He's ready. The 3-1. Hot shot towards the hole. And his throw is in time for out number 1.
Good piece of situational hitting right there. Man on second. You got to get him to third. Even with the out, he does it. Good piece of baseball.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Man on third with 1 away. This is high and outside, 1-0.
He tries to get this ball to come back over the plate with that two-seamer, but it's dangerous throwing it high. You want to throw it down and away, not up and away.
In there at the letters, evening the count, 1-1.
Now you throw that breaking pitch up and in, it's dangerous because a lot of times the hitter will open up giving on the pitch. That's the one pitch he has left to hit, but he got away with one there.
Fastball gets away from him there, 2-1. Fastball sails high, 3-1.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Here's the pitch. Swung and a fly ball. 2 retired here. Here comes the runner for the plate. The run scores.
Solid approach at the plate. Got a pitch that he could do something with it, that he could handle, and he picks up an RBI. Good job.
Here's Shin-Soo Choo with 2 away. And they've not had to struggle here at the plate in this game. They just keep building on this lead.
Excellent approach by this lineup so far in the game. They've got to be pleased to get out in front early.
Here's the pitch.
Ball.
First pitch inside with a fastball, ball 1. Manager's got to love it. Takes a little pressure off the manager, too, when you get the hitters going this early in a ball game.
Well, you know what? It's the solid approach at the plate. They clearly had a plan as to how they wanted to attack this pitcher, and they're executing it to perfection.
Choo will foul that one away.
Foul!
That's on that fastball. Can't make contact. 1 and 2.
Well, he fooled them right there. That two-seam fastball has to be down in the zone to be effective, but it looked like he was looking for a different pitch.
The 1-2 pitch.
Ball!
That one's in the dirt. Nice stop. That pitch is going to be a called strike, and that is it for Shin-Soo Choo. Good start offensively. We get the first 2 runs of the game coming here in the second. And so the visiting club is leading 2-0. And for those of you just joining in, I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Valentine at the plate. Low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. 1-0 delivery is a fastball in there. 1-1.
Gary, he's unusually aggressive when the count goes to 1-1, figuring he's going to try to get that pitch over the plate, and I'm going to swing.
Foul!
And it's fouled off. The pitch.
Foul!
Fouled off.
Well, it's so important if you're the pitcher when you have 2 strikes on a hitter and you're ahead in the count, not to just throw something down the middle he can get a good hack at. That pitch was up in the strike zone. Thought he got it by him, but give the hitter a lot of credit. Defensive swing, fouls it off.
That misses the strike zone away to even things at 2.
Well, Gary, that's a slider down and away, and it just slides out of the strike zone. The best hitters in the game lay off it because they know if they put it in play, it's an out.
Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third.
Well, the pitcher's got to think now, boy, what can I do to get this guy out? I just threw a great pitch on the outside part of the plate, and he just got enough of it to foul it off. Now you got to work.
The 3-2 pitch. Lays off that one, misses ball 4.
Well, you just saw a great deal of plate discipline right there on the hitter. Maybe a little fatigue on the pitcher's part. They're not used to throwing that many pitches in one at bat, but the hitter wins it and gets that base on balls.
And we've got Bernardina batting.
With good speed now at first base.
He's running, heading for second.
Strike 1!
And he's in there at second base.
They've got to take the chance when they get the opportunity, and he steals second base here.
I think he extended that lead a little bit. Probably should have been a throw over. Here it comes. Headed for the middle. That looks like a single. He's trying for the plate. And he scores.
Well, he saw a pitch that he really liked, and he did not miss it. A really nice job with nobody out, keeping this inning going and picking up that RBI. Great, great piece of hitting.
Up now, the center fielder. Try and rebuild momentum. Looked like they had lost it earlier. Right now it's coming back to them. Line drive fouled off towards first. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball high. 1-1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Forcing fastball up in the zone.
There's a swing and a smash. 1 away now. And that will hold him at first. Number 8 spot in the lineup. One out, man on first. Here's the delivery. First pitch, fastball, 0-1.
He looked like he was ready to swing that time at the plate, Gary, but he must have been looking for a different pitch as that fastball just paints the outside corner.
He's now 0 for 2, and Neiman's got a few pitches to play with here. That misses at the shins, 1-2. Now, to be effective, you got to mix your pitch types and speed. Here's what we've seen from this pitcher today. What's your take, guys?
Yeah, the best game plan is one when you throw a variety of pitches and you throw them all for strikes to keep the hitters off balance. To me, though, he's throwing that splitter way too much.
You know, he seems to be ignoring his curveball today, too, guys, and I don't get it. I mean, maybe he doesn't have the feel for it, but he needs to show it just to put it in the hitter's minds.
The 3-2 pitch. That misses. Ball 4. Potential tying run now at second.
Well, you know, the pitcher's really tired right now, and you have to think that his confidence is a little bit shaken. That long at bat right there, he had a chance to put the hitter away, and now he has to go from the stretch to try to keep this inning from getting out of hand.
Fastball misses away. 1-0.
Oh, Gary, 1 run in this inning already, and his second walk right there. You have to think that this is starting to unravel on him.
At the belt, the 1-0. Misses outside for ball 2. And Steve, with the walks we are seeing in this inning, question of control or focus?
Well, I tell you what, it may be both. I mean, right now he's got to bring it back over the plate. He needs his catcher to get him back into the strike zone.
He watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike, 2-1.
Well, the second inning, he's run into a little bit of a problem right here, Gary. Over 20 pitches, and that's certainly going to come off the back end of this game, so don't expect him to go deep.
2-1 pitch, a fastball. Swung on and missed, 2-2.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball. Second out in the inning. Strikeouts. Nothing doing early with that runner at second.
Oh, that just sends a tone to the other team that, you know what, you might get a guy in scoring position, but I have the ability to shut down that rally, and he did right there.
And it rolls around to the top again. Took a called third strike in his last time up. Two down. Runners at first and second. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. And there's Lee as he pulls it in for the third out. And Jeff Neiman will head off. A run comes in to score as the offense gets on the board here in the second inning. In the box now, their rookie DH. Here's the delivery. Just missed with the fastball, 1-0.
Well, you can see what he's doing. He's just pulling that ball away from him, trying to overthrow it, and he can't seem to find the strike zone. He has to be able to rein that thing in right now.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. Swung on, that is hit. So he's on board. It'll be a base hit there. Still no one out.
I know right now he wants to celebrate. He wants to jump up and down, and why shouldn't he? Congratulations, your first major league hit. Get the ball for him.
Catcher up to the plate. Flew out last time. On the way. Takes that first pitch low in the strike zone. Strike one. Let's take a look at how this pitcher has been utilizing his arsenal of pitches.
Well, so far in this one, he's gone to that curve more so than he usually does with that pitch.
For whatever reason, he's not using his best pitch today, guys, and that's his slider. I mean, it just jumps out at you how little he's using it so far.
The 1-1. That's on the outside corner. 1-2.
A very effective pitch. The changeup painting the outside corner. Now you can go back hard in or go soft away again.
Now here's one hit softly up the middle. It's picked up. The second, there's one. Over to first and safe. Very close play. They will not get the double play. Choi up now. Struck out swinging his last time up. And the first pitch swung on, hit in the air to right center. This one rolls through to the wall. He's on his way to third, and now he's heading for home, and the run will score. Great base running. He scores. He beats him to the plate. Check out the wheels on this guy. You got to have those wheels if you're going to end up at home.
Well, there's no question about it, but you also need some help from the defense, and the defense had a letdown there that allowed an inside the park home run. Now, Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
And starts him out here. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. This is, Steve, I guess, with that big fly, the inning these guys were hoping for.
Well, that's exactly right, Gary. I mean, you want to have the big inning. When you get that opportunity, put a number up on the board.
There's a swing and a high drive down the left field line. This game now a 4-run ball game. The solo home run adding to that lead. The first pitch. Swing, hot shot. And another hit. They're really gunning right now. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
The rookie shortstop in. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
The pitch I've been watching is that curve. It's been hit 2 times.
You know, John, that pitch hasn't been his only problem here. He's been hit on several pitches, and so while it's an interesting stat, I think you have to look at his overall performance and what he's done.
Checks him at first, making sure he stays put, watching that lead. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in there, 0-1.
The guy's looking at the numbers on his pitch tendencies. I think he's going to come back with a fastball right here.
The pitch takes one off the plate to even the count at 1.
A good action on that pitch, running away, but it's a ball you have to get down to the zone. Don't throw it up.
Here's the pitch. This for the curve, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. It's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Slider, 2 down. 5 pitches to get the job done. Pretty fine sequence.
That was a great sequence of pitches, and as a hitter, you know every time you go up there you want to try to get a hit or at least make the pitcher work. This one here didn't get it done.
It's going to be Kim. Now let's take a moment here. Let's look at the pitches that this pitcher has thrown outside the strike zone to get the hitters to chase. John, Steve, how's he doing?
Well, when you break it down, his command just hasn't been there. You have to earn outside corner on the plate or the inside corner. He hasn't earned it with his command early in the count.
When you look at his pitch chart, it's just all over the place. When you can't command the pitch, you're going to get hurt by these hitters. He has not been able to command anything today.
And the first pitch. Swing and a rocket toward short. That'll do it as they put that one away. For Dana Evelyn, that's a disappointing pitcher's inning. Twice this game, he's given up home runs. And if you're just joining our 2K Sports Major League Baseball broadcast with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, I'm Gary Thorne. Here's the pitch. Hit sharply towards the hole. And his throw is in time. First out of the inning. And the first baseman in. Well, guys, you know, one of the more interesting types of analyses here, look at his location distribution.
Well, he's wanting to keep the ball down, and that's a smart thing, but he's been going too far down in the strike zone. He's missing a lot more than he usually does.
But, John, you know that if a pitcher keeps the ball down, at least he has a chance to keep it in the ballpark until the hitters figure out what he's doing. I would love to see some variety here with the height and level of his pitches.
Watches a fastball that's in there, 0-1.
When you can spot your four-seam fastball to the outside corner, the hitter has to have balance at the plate and not pull off the ball.
Curveball that time, misses inside, evens the count at 1.
That's not a spot where he wants to throw that pitch. It's danger right there if it's left out over the plate. He's got to bury that into the dirt.
And he looks at a slider in there, and it's 1-2 now. Fastball that's well off the plate, 2-2. Fastball got him, 2 down.
You know, it took 5 pitches to get the job done, and it got done quickly.
Man, you never go wrong with a strikeout, John.
Sometimes you're worried when you go up there, you know, you're going to have a big battle at hand, and this one here went pretty quickly.
Simmons is up now. Let's take a look at the types of strikes we've been seeing.
Yeah, and I've been impressed with how he's used the inner and outer parts of the strike zone. Very effective in getting a lot of strikes on these hitters.
You know, it's been difficult for the hitters to center him because he hasn't thrown the ball over the middle portion of the plate, keeping it on the corners.
Here's the first pitch. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1. He delivers. Change up that time. Misses inside to even the count at 1.
Gary, the numbers seem to indicate he likes to go fastball on a 1-1 count, trying to get back ahead again.
Here's the pitch. Here's a called strike on the outer half, and it's 1-2. This one's grounded near third. Foul. Outside. 2-2 now. That misses below the knees. That'll run us to the full 3-2 count.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. And here's the 3-2. A shot up the middle. Number 16. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down this half inning. And in the batter's box, it's Lee. He's going to get us started here in the 4th. It's now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by. Strike 2 at the knees. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Wanted to get him fishing, but he misses 1-2.
Trying to get the ground ball out, you throw that two-seam fastball away from the hitter, trying to get him to reach and roll over it. He laid off of it here.
1-2 pitch coming. Curveball. Ooh, where did that miss? 2-2. Here's a swing and a ground ball. You're out. 1 away now. So with 1 down, here's Chu. Just faced each other a couple of times. 0 for 2 against Dana Evelyn. And he starts Chu out.
Ball.
Too far outside. 1-0. There we go with a little breakdown on the types of pitches that he's throwing on the mound that are turning into hits.
Guys, his curve has been hit 2 times so far in this one.
That's a bit indicative of how this start has gone. Only 2 hits off of that pitch. But really, he hasn't stuck much by this lineup as they seem dialed in on anything he throws across the plate.
He deals. Fastball called strike 2 and 1.
Well, the hitter lays off this one and takes the strike, realizing not a pitch he wants in this situation.
The 2-1. Swung on line to right center field. This one into the alleyway. Should be extra bases. And they can't cut it off. It'll roll to the wall. Chu on his way to third. They apply the tag. He is out at third. Number 9 spot at the plate again. In his rookie year now. And here's the first one. Swing and a hot shot. Oh, avoided the path of that ball. That was right up the middle. Was that ever close? Yeah, with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, even though there's 2 outs, you never want to think you're out of an inning. And this guy came up there and hit this ball hard somewhere. He gets on base with that solid hit, and who knows what can happen after that.
And it rolls around to the top again. 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. Starts him out with a called strike on the circle change. Quick check at first. They try and keep him close. That will do it. He just barely got back there. Here's the delivery. Line shot into center field. And there's the third out. They pick up no runs on 2 hits and strand 1. Valentine at the plate. Take a look at this first pitch delivered and see how he's doing.
Well, what does an 0-1 count do for you? Well, in this game, it does a lot. He's gotten 7 hitters out in this game when he's gone 0-1 in the count. So first pitch strikes mean a lot.
There's a swing, a ball hit high, deep, straight away left field. Goodbye, home run. Still down by 3 runs with that homer, but maybe some steam going here. Steve, that pitch was so far inside, I didn't think you could get any part of the bat on the ball.
Well, what's so hard about that is keeping that inside pitch fair. The fact he hits that for a homer, that's unbelievable. Nice job by this offense to put the pressure on the pitcher. Now he has to throw strikes to try to get him out.
On the way. Called strike in the inner half, 0-1.
Well, they're not all the way back yet, but they're closing in.
And at this point, they really didn't need to get all the way back. They just needed a feel that the offense was going to be there for them.
And boy, nothing spells momentum like home run.
Line drive left of the bag and foul. And another foul ball.
Foul!
Swing and a liner to right center. And he gets it down. He's 2 for 2 now. Pitcher's count, hitter's pitch.
That's an 0-2 count, a little too aggressive on the pitcher's part coming into the strike zone. Good piece of hitting.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. Last time up, flew out. And here's the first one. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
Well, boy, wouldn't you have loved to seen him connect with that one to see how far that would go. Fastball hitter on fastball pitcher, but he came up empty.
Line drive. That's foul towards first. And he fouls another one off.
Ball!
The pitch. Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, one down.
We got a second now to see the four-seam fastball in K-Cam.
A good job of keeping him guessing by changing speeds out there.
And boy, John, you saw the effect of that swing. He wasn't even in the same time zone.
But going from off speed to a heater like that is never easy, and even guys that make the big bucks have a hard time adjusting.
And the left fielder in. Walked in his last plate appearance. One down, runner at first. There's a swing and a liner. Oh, and he dropped it.
Well, they get the lead runner at second base, but I think they would have liked to have gotten two right there.
Catcher up to the plate. You know, any great pitching coach will tell you that you got to keep the batters guessing. Swinging on pitches that may not be strikes, that's a major key. Here's a look at that trend and how it's gone.
Well, that's been a really nice job on the mound for him so far, getting a lot of strikeouts because he's getting pitches on the edges of the plate, and the hitters just can't seem to catch up.
Well, and the great thing about watching this performance today is, yes, he's getting a lot of outs on his out pitches, but it's the pitches that set up that pitch beforehand that has made him successful today.
Well, look for them to keep an eye and hold him close at first base here. He's fast, and they're going to try to get him in scoring position to see if they can't get back in the ballgame.
Good-looking fastball. Called the ball, though, 2-1.
Well, a good pitch right there. He tried to get one in on his hands, but he just missed, though, in off the plate. Great pitch.
Now the 2-1. Lined up the middle, and it is in there. That's going to bring the tying run to the plate. Fantastic chance here.
Well, all pitchers are taught to keep the ball down in the strike zone. Not too many hitters can go down and get one right there in that particular spot. But this guy absolutely loves that pitch. That's why he's on base.
Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that is in there. The tying run is on base. And he scores from second base. Leave a pitch over the center of the plate like that, you're going to pay for it.
No doubt about it. Big leaguers take advantage of those kinds of mistakes.
There's shortstop in the box. Well, Steve, they've got plenty of time in this ball game, and what you got to do is peck away at that lead, and they are.
Well, with the bats like we just saw, you know they're gaining some confidence right now, cutting the deficit and getting themselves a little bit closer. Let's see if they can take the lead.
Two men on and two men out. Here it comes. Fastball taken high. 1-0. Yeah, Steve, with that lead shrinking the way it is right now, you can just tell by watching. They've got the feeling they're back into this thing.
You just want to keep yourself in a position to close the gap early so you don't have a mountain to climb later in the game. The later it goes, the more difficult it is. Let's see what he does here.
The 1-0 pitch. That misses up and away. Ball 2.
Well, moving a little bit closer right now, Gary, is what they need to do if they're going to try to come back in this game. Get base runners on, and they've picked up 2.
Back up the middle. He dives, and he's got it. And the throw's just in time to get him at second. Great play. So they strike for a couple and a little bit closer. Choi is the batter. He homered earlier in the ball game.
Well, the team winning, he's been a big part of the offense, driving in a run with a base hit, and then the home run where he got a pitch that he could drive out of the ballpark and capitalized on it.
Here's the first pitch. The 0-0 delivery, a fastball taken for a strike. Pitch on the way. Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2.
Well, 0-2 count. He likes to go to the slider. Pretty good pitch for him. It's his put-away pitch.
Here's the pitch. Fastball swung out and missed. Struck him out. 1 away.
Let's take another look at that pitch. It's a two-seam fastball in K-count. His pitches complement one another. They work off of each other, and he used a tremendous sequence right there. 1, 2, 3, strike out, see you later.
And we're going to see Park here. He homered back in the third. And he starts him out. Can't get him to chase that one outside. Ball 1.
He tried to backdoor that pitch, but left it out and away.
Hit up the middle. And it gets down. That's hit number 2, making good contact.
It's nice to get that runner on base with 1 out. Good piece of hit in that single. Now they got something to work with.
In the box, their third baseman. What's he doing to start these hitters out? Let's take a look at how he's beginning.
Well, first pitch strike's critical, and from a hitter's perspective, first pitch ball is critical. Patience pays off, and he's given up more than a handful of hits in this game when he has fallen behind in the 1-0 count.
And the first pitch. There's a swing. Line drive. Center field. 2 down here in the inning. And they just tried to hold him there at first. Up again now, the number 5 spot. Struck out swinging last time. Two outs and a man on first. There he goes for second. Ball 1. And his throw, he is out. Great throw. So no runs on 1 hit and nobody left on. Things will start getting a little more difficult. Third man in the lineup coming up. And for those of you catching up with us, hi. I'm Gary Thorne along with John Kruk and Steve Phillips, bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. Watches the off-speed pitch. Ends up 0-1. Well, what types of pitches have been put in play here today? Here's a quick breakdown of exactly that.
Well, guys, the slider's the pitch you notice. It's been hit 2 times.
Well, a handful of runs here. Part of it might be because that pitch just isn't working very well for him. 2 hits coming off of it, but it's been bumpy at times.
Here's one hit very well deep. Lee to field this one. And he grabs it in his tracks. Simmons settles in. He bounced out his last time. Here's the first pitch. Oh, what a drive. He smashed it. Didn't have a problem getting over there in time. Little warm-up action going in the bullpen. That's a right-hander up and throwing.
Well, they're going to wait for the right-handed hitter on deck to get announced, and then they'll probably make the move to the pen.
Valentine at the plate. Hit a home run in his last at-bat. And here's the first one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Velocity and location are absolutely critical. That pitch was exactly where he wanted to throw it.
Plays off the changeup. Good pitch, but it's 1-1.
For some reason on the 1-1 count, he really likes to be aggressive. I'd have to try to work off the corners a little bit and see if I can't get it off the center of his bat.
Hit in the air to left center. That'll do it as they put that one away. And they're held in check here in this half inning. Their shortstop in the box. How's he getting these first pitches across? Well, let's take a look.
You want your pitchers to be aggressive and go at the hitters and work ahead in the count. And first pitch strike's the way to do it. Well, in this game, he's retired 8 hitters after he's gone to an 0-1 count. Fastball
in the dirt. Good block by the catcher. One 0 on the way. Looks like the circle change, and it falls low, 2-0.
Well, he tried to change up right there, but it just stayed down and off the plate.
Comes back with one in there at the knees, and it's 2-1.
But Gary, awfully tough to read this pitch out of his hand. He has great deception, makes it look like a fastball. It just comes out so much slower.
This one is popped up to the left side out of play.
Ball!
Big swing and a miss on a heater. Strike him out, 1 down.
Well, the velocity getting up to about 89 miles per hour, but pretty straight pitch right there.
Well, he just looked overpowered on those 2 fastballs.
John thought timing that time just didn't seem to be there in the at-bat.
Well, and a strikeout like that will give the pitcher a lot of confidence.
It's going to be Kim, lined out in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Trying to get down the bunt right there, but he missed it for a strike. All right, now a look at the number of quality strikes that this guy has thrown today. John, Steve, is there anything there that stands out?
Well, it's not too hard to find areas where he can improve on. But the area where he's been successful has been those at-bats where he stayed away from the middle third of the plate.
And that's what we call quality strikes, that ability to work the corners of the plate inside and out. It's the middle third of the plate where you get in trouble.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss in the slider. 1-2.
Well, you talk about a guy that doesn't get cheated in the batter's box. You usually see that swing when someone throws a fastball. But he took a mighty hack at that slider, but he came up empty.
He swings and nails a liner. That one gets through for a base hit.
Now this pitch just cuts right over the heart of the plate. The hitter handled it perfectly.
That's one of those where you've given in by making a bad pitch and really made it much easier for the hitter.
Yeah, he's better than that. Bear down.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Drove in a run earlier in the game. The first pitch. It's 0-1 as he swings and misses with that fastball.
Well, great movement on that 2-seamer right there. Had him way out on his front foot.
The pitch. 0-1 fastball and a called strike.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
Slider swung out and missed. 2 down.
Get a chance to take a look at this slider right here, Gary.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
Well, this wasn't the type of start the pitcher wanted, or the manager wanted, or his team wanted. Now they've got to see if the bullpen can do a little bit better.
Had a double his last time up. 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Well, Gary, you can look at it a couple ways. You can say, look, we've got the lead. Let's play for another big hit here. Or you can turn it on, put the pedal to the metal, and keep the offense going. I want to see him run. I think this is the time to get him going.
Foul!
Chu will foul that one away. Here's the pitch. Changeup misses, and it's 2-1. Up the middle. Whoa, get out of the way of that one. Straight back up the middle. Boy, what a time now to capitalize if they can.
A hitter can get fooled and still get a base hit as long as he keeps his hands back. That's what he did right there, and it allowed him to punch himself a single.
Up again their DH. He singled his last trip. Two down. Runners at first and second. First pitch on the way. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, he just swung late on that one. That's what you call getting gassed up.
Here's the pitch. And this one's up the middle. And he's got it. Throws on to first. Side is retired. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left on. And if you're just joining in, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Crunk bringing you Major League Baseball here on 2K Sports. And we've got Bernardino batting. He's going to lead off bottom half of the 6th inning. First pitch is a big curveball in there. 0-1. Here's the delivery. Missed badly with the fastball there. 1-1.
Well, the starting pitcher right now is over 80 pitches, and this is a time when the manager and the pitching coach have to keep an eye and see if his velocity is dropping. If it is, you might want to think about getting him out.
That's in the dirt. He traps it. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pops him up and way up there. It's caught. And the number 7 batter in the box. He was a strikeout victim last time through the lineup. And starts him out here. Lays off that one outside. 1-0.
Well, that's where you look for a changeup from the pitcher away in the strike zone. If they look for it and get it, they can really shoot that thing the other way and do some damage.
Hot shot towards the hole. In time for the out.
Well, Gary, you know, he's settling into a groove right here. And that's 6 in a row that he's set down.
And the number 8 spot rolls around. 0 for 1 thus far. Now the first pitch. Slider swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, that's the perfect pitch right there. When you're trying to throw a slider, that is exactly where you want to put it. Down and in on that hitter. Let him swing over top of it, and that's a perfect pitch.
Goodwood hits it right back up through the pitcher. Throws to first. Side is retired. So Jeff Neiman gets him 1-2-3. Pitched his way through 6 innings now, and that run support has helped overcome the 3 runs he's allowed. The top of the order is due up next. And it rolls around to the top again. He'll lead off the 7th inning. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. Line drive fouled off towards first. He delivers. That misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1. 2-1 pitch, a fastball outside. 3-1.
Well, he works the count to 3-0, and this is a hitter right here. You don't have to nibble and try to hit the corners. Throw it over the middle of the plate with good stuff. More than likely, you'll get him out.
Smash towards the middle. That should be a base hit.
Well, a great job right there by the first hitter in this inning to get on base. And, you know, a lot of big innings are started with that first guy getting on. And you have 1 or 2 big innings in a game, and that can be the difference in the outcome.
Choi at the plate. He homered back in the third. And here's the first one. Swung on and missed. 0-1.
I have to go out of the strike zone here on the 0-1 count. He tends to be very aggressive here. See if you can't get him to chase.
The pitch. Swing and a ball hit high in the air. Deep right field. Over the wall. A 2-run home run. Now a 4-run ball game. They just doubled their lead on that one.
No, he did it again, his second of the day.
And now you got to wonder, can he do another one?
He might get it done. Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch him later.
Here's the pitch. First pitch, fastball, 0-1. And Steve, looks like this is right where you want to do it, towards the end of the ball game. That's a very big hit.
Well, this is the point where the pitcher needs to bowl his neck and make a statement by shutting them down. He's got to go after this next hitter.
Tried to get him to go after the slider. 1-1.
Now, if you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Strike 2.
And here's a swing and a miss. He couldn't get that one. 1-2.
Well, climbing the ladder on him right there. He just throws that fastball right by him up in the zone.
The 1-2 on its way. Swung on, a fly ball down the left field line. And he makes the catch. 1 down. Cleanup man in the box again. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Good pitch as he's late on that one. 0-1.
Well, a lot of times movement will fool a hitter, but it looked like right here the velocity on that pitch was what caused him to swing and miss and be late.
Whoa. 0-1 is a fastball inside. That'll even the count at 1. He sends this one in the air towards center. That's the second out. Up again now, the number 5 spot. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Now the first pitch. Can't get him to chase it. That's low. Ball 1.
Well, he missed with the first pitch, so I'm betting he's going to come back with the fastball right here, as he's done in the past.
Swing. Ball is clobbered high, deep to left center field. And the lead grows to 5. A solo home run. That'll make him grand slam proof the rest of the way. Probably thinking about the matchups here as we check the bullpen. Left-handers throwing.
Oh, that's right. I think they're getting him loosened up to face the hitter in the on-deck circle. Well, this one in the alley in left center field, and everybody's watching it fly out of the park.
There is a sweet spot on the bat, and that's where that ball hit.
Well, it's a hitting coach dream come true right here. Everybody's hitting the ball.
And here's the pitch. Way out there with the curveball, 1-0. Steve, this lineup combined with their pitching right now in a position to be unstoppable.
Well, no question about it. In the other dugout, the manager's got to be thinking, what am I going to do with this pitcher? Should I get him out of there?
That's outside, ball 2.
Well, you see, he just missed with that fastball right there away. Let's see if they try to come back inside to try to jam him.
He waves at that fastball, 2-1. 2-1 pitch.
Foul!
That's a foul ball. Fastball well off the mark, and it's full 3-2. Here's the payoff pitch. A bouncing ball to shortstop. Number 18. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. But they strike for 3 runs here thanks to 2 home runs in the inning. Number 9 spot at the plate again. 1 for 2 in the ball game. And he starts him out. Takes a swing at that fastball. Can't connect. 0-1.
Well, Gary, with this big a lead here in the 7th inning, it's incumbent upon the pitcher to throw strikes, get outs right now.
Here's the delivery. Plays off the curveball. Good pitch, though. 1-1. Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield. Throw got him. That is one heck of a play. Well, you want to keep your options open, so as you look at the pen, both the righty and lefty are up.
Well, manager's looking ahead at the lineup, making sure that he has all options available to handle this lineup.
He makes a terrific play and a fine throw.
Well, this should have been a base hit. The hitter thought the ball was going through, but a tremendous effort keeping it in the infield and getting the out.
And the first pitch. Off the plate with a fastball, and it's 1-0.
Well, Gary, one out here in the 7th inning. I mean, you have to like the way this is going. They're looking good. The pitcher's throwing strikes. The defense making plays. They've got a big lead. Everything feels good.
And that's off the plate, away, ball 2.
Well, that pitch right there, that changeup away, if a guy's looking for it, that's a great pitch to be able to hit the other way with some power.
And he lays one down here. Number 47. Throws to first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Well, he's clearly bunting for hit all the way here, but not able to get it where he wants to, and they were able to make the play.
There's shortstop in the box.
Pretty good performance today by the starter. All in all, pretty solid outing. Now it's up to the pen.
Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch to him. It's strike 1. Can't make contact on the fastball.
Well, it's getting late right now. 2 outs here in the 7th inning, and they're down by a bunch of runs. They need to start to get something going right here, Gary.
On the way. Slider misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to third. Number 10 throws on to first in time to retire the side. No scoring here, ending this half inning. Latter third of the lineup coming up. And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Drove in a run earlier in the game. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Number 18. That's 1 down. So with 1 down, here's Chu. 2 for 3 thus far. And here's the first one. Watches that fastball. That goes by him for a strike.
Nobody on base right now with 1 out, and that's what you need. You need outs and maybe a break from base runners for a little bit here. How about a quick inning to get back in and score some runs?
Johnson out in front. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, he struggles against the curveball with 2 strikes, so don't be surprised if that's what he sees in this situation.
Chu hitting this one. Number 1. You're 2 away. Up again their DH. Grounded out his last time up. The first pitch. And he holds off on the pitch low, 1-0.
If you're going to miss, this is where you want to miss. Throw that breaking ball at the bottom of the strike zone. If the hitter swings and puts it in play, it's a ground ball out.
Slider just misses the black, falls behind 2-0.
Well, he doesn't want to fall behind 3-0. He commands his fastball better than any other pitch, so look for him to throw it.
The 2-0. Line shot into center field. And in there for a base hit. He's 3 for 4 today.
Well, a big 2-out hit right there. That's his 3rd hit of the game so far. This man's doing what he has to do to help his team win.
Catcher up to the plate. Singled and scored his last time around. There's a throw over. First base trying to keep him close. And starts him out here. That misses inside. 1-0.
Well, you know what? I mean, it hasn't been flawless, but so far they'll take it. Less base runners than outs in an inning for a change.
Ready with a 1-0. That swung on, line towards the gap in left center. And it's through. That's a base hit. The opportunity for offense is right now.
Well, a key contributor in that last win. 3 big hits in that game, and he's seeming to find a way again to get it started.
Choi in the box.
A bit of a break here right now, Gary. The fact that there are runners on base, but this guy tends to struggle a little bit at the plate.
Two men on and 2 men out. Here's the first pitch. That curve is just a little bit outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. This is in the air, straight away left. And that's the 3rd out. That'll do it. So no runs, 2 hits, and they strand 2. Number 3 slot up again here. He'll start things off. Bottom half, 8th inning. First pitch on the way. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1.
It's getting late right now. They're down a bunch, so they need a big inning here. They can't wait till the 9th to try to come all the way back. They need to try to do something now.
The pitch. There's a swing. Line drive, center field. And that's through, a base hit.
0-1 mistake right here. He throws it over the heart of the plate, and he pays for it.
Simmons is the batter. Flew out last time. And the first pitch, just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
When you throw a breaking ball like this, you want to start it on the corner and break it off the zone, trying to get the hitter to chase. The hitter didn't take the bait here.
Fastball just misses, and he falls behind. 2-0. Third pitch to him, swung on and missed. Strike 1.
A lot of times when you try to overswing, a lot of times it slows your bat down. That's what happened here. That's why that 2-seamer got by him.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fastball on the block. He doesn't get the call, though, and it's 3-1.
Well, he tried that 4-seam fastball up in the zone to get him the chase. Tough pitch to lay off of. Good job by the hitter.
He sent the 3-1. That swung on and flied to right. That's 1 away. Valentine at the plate. He homered earlier in the ball game. Runner at first with 1 down. Here's the pitch. First pitch fastball misses badly that time. 1-0. Oh, there he goes for second. safe. He gets in there.
Well, he gets a real nice lead off right here and slides in to beat the throw.
With that great speed, you just can't let him get that far off base. Had no chance on that one. Swings and misses at that fastball. Now it's 2-1.
He says, I'm going to go at him, but I'm going to go at him away so that I can't get hurt. He just runs that fastball by him.
Oh, he's on the move for third.
Strike 2.
And he is safe, just beating that throw.
Now he got a huge lead off second base here, and that was the key. Got in easily.
Even the third baseman knew that that was going to be a stolen base before the pitch was thrown. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounded softly to short. Number 16. And there's one.
They put the ball on the ground and put it in play, and a productive out. Hitting the grounder to short was able to bring the runner home from third.
And we've got Bernardina batting. Progress, they're happy to see it, but they've got to have some major production if they're going to get back into this.
Look, Gary, after that hit, they're not out of this just yet. A couple more big hits, they're right back in this game.
Here's the first pitch. Swing liner back up the middle. And it gets down. A 3-for-4 game. Good hitting job.
Well, he's having a heck of a day so far. It's his third hit of the game in this one. They just can't seem to find an answer for him.
Now there's center fielder at the plate. Grounded out his last time through. And starts him out here. Fastball is high, 1-0. One-0 pitch is a fastball high, 2-0. Here it comes. Hit sharply towards the hole. This a great situation for some offense. You just kind of lean in, Steve, and slap that thing the other way on that kind of pitch.
Well, you can't pull that pitch. If you do, it's going to be a ground ball to short. You want to punch it to right field. He's one of the best at doing it.
2 down. Runners at first and second. First pitch to him. Pulls back on that curveball. Takes a strike, 0-1.
You know, his trends show that in 0-1 count, he tends to like to come back with a fastball.
Up the middle it goes. Number 16. And he throws on to first. That'll retire the side. So Corey Lupke heads to the dugout. And we're going to see Park here. He homered back in the third. The first pitch. Takes a swing, but he's too late on that one. Strike one.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
Ball. High for a ball, 1-1. He deals. Swing and a miss on that curve. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch coming. A swing line to left center. And that gets through for a base hit. He's going to try to stretch it. He will hold up at third. That's going to be a triple. Still no outs.
And with that, all he needs is a double to complete the cycle. Let's see if he can get another at bat.
In the box, their third baseman. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Here's the delivery. There's the swing. This ball is crunched deep into straightaway center. They add a couple more to the lead now. A home run and a 6-run lead. And even though they're losing in this ball game, they're going to keep that pen active. They've got both the right and left-hander up.
Well, you have to go to the bullpen to stop the bleeding so you don't give up any more runs and give your offense a chance to come back. Now you can see the pitch on the outside part of the plate. He makes the adjustment, drives the ball, lets it get deeper into the zone. Good piece of hitting.
He'd have been happy just to pick up the base hit, but instead, not only a base hit, but a couple of RBIs.
Gary, this offense has just been in control right here. Extending the lead, going to make it much more difficult to catch them later.
And the first pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Steve, wow, when your pitching is taking this kind of a beating and it goes on late in a ball game, you got to feel bad.
Well, you know what? Your pitchers love run support, and when it's run support late in the game, they don't care. If it's a win, it's a win.
Here's the 1-1. Line shot into center field. In there, and this is going to be trouble. And it's up against the wall. He's heading for third. There's the throw. Not in time. In there at third.
An extra base hit that time, and with that, he needs only a single to complete the cycle. You would think this single would be the easiest one of them all.
Kim is the batter now. Grounded out his last time up.
But Gary, he struggles with runners on base, so look for them to go right at him at the plate now.
First pitch on the way. Runs up to bunt. Gets this one down. Number 27 in time for the out. And they bring him home.
Well, that was really well executed right there. Got the bunt down in exactly the right spot to be able to get a run in.
Let's say that is a lost art in the game of baseball. Take some lessons right there.
Well, that's why you have to sacrifice yourself sometimes and do the little things to win games.
And in the batter's box, it's Lee. Well, we've seen this club's offense, and I think we're going to see some more. They're running away with it, Steve. Now the first pitch. Sinker's in there. No balls and a strike.
Good, hard, boring, sinking action on that one. Good stuff.
The pitch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. One pitch, fastball. That's going to be low. 2-1.
Well, that fastball right there just missed, just below the knees. Tell you what, a borderline pitch. I think they wanted that one bad.
And he's behind now, 3-1.
Well, that's just some good old country hardball right there. Four-seam fastball up in the zone.
Swinging a ball, pop foul down the right field line. That misses ball 4. Now you got to be watching for that steal down there.
Well, after a long, epic battle, this at-bat ends in a walk? Are you kidding me? Someone should have got struck out or someone should have got a hit. But the hitter will take the walk.
That will bring Shin-Soo Choo to the plate. Had a couple of hits, 4 trips to the plate. Here's the first pitch. That one swung on, hit in the air to deep right center field. 2 down, and they'll hold him at first base.
Well, they followed the advanced scouting reports to a T. They played the outfielders back that time, and he hit it right into the teeth of the defense.
Number 9 spot at the plate again. 3 for 4 thus far. Two outs and a man on first. First pitch on the way. A shot up the middle. And that'll get him aboard. They're on a roll. Lee towards third base.
Well, he just continues to swing a hot bat in this one. Is that 4 hits for him now? Yes, it is.
And it rolls around to the top again.
Well, they catch a little bit of a break here in a jam with runners on base, but a guy who not typically is a very good hitter in this situation.
He delivers a swing and a fly ball to left center field. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. So they strike for 3 more runs here and widen that lead even further. Catcher up to the plate. We'll try it again here. Just 1 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch. Watches that one high and outside. Calls strike 1.
I think right now offensively you've got to start getting base runners. Get as many as you can. I mean, you're down a ton, so you don't need big hits. You don't need home runs. You need base runners.
Here's a swing and a broken bat ground ball. In time for the out.
Just having some difficulty right now trying to make up this ground, and obviously they've got a hill still to climb and running out of time right now. Only 2 outs remaining, so they've got to get something going and keep it going.
Up now, their second baseman. He bounced out his last time. And he starts him out. Swing sends this one on the line to right center. That should be a base hit. He's going to try and test him here. And the throw is low in the dirt, and he is in. He scores. Well, he makes it all the way home. You see this so seldom. It is an inside the park home.
Well, I thought all along it's going to be a triple, but no, he didn't let up. He turned on the Jets around third base, and he makes it in safely. Well, they needed production, Gary, and they get a little bit, but they got a long way to go still.
And here's the first one. And he squares around, gets down the bunt. Number 47. On to first. That's out number 2.
Now down to their final out right here, Gary. So, I mean, it looking pretty dire at this point. And, you know, but listen, funnier things have happened. They've got to get base runners, though.
And the first baseman in. He's had 1 hit 4 times up. And here's the first one. And he takes one in there, 0-1.
Perfect location right there. Able to get the breaking ball down and in. Tough one to hit.
Here's the pitch. Swung on line to right center field. And it's through. That's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
Simmons up at the plate. Last time up, flew out. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike one.
Well, just because he's a fastball hitter doesn't mean you can't throw him a fastball. Strength on strength right there, and the pitcher came out ahead.
Oh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch, 1-1.
When you throw a two-seam fastball, you want a ground ball, which means you want to throw it to the bottom of the zone. This pitch up could come back to cost him later in the game.
Good idea. He's back in there safely. Ball 2. Here's the 2-1. On the ground. This could be the ender. And he's out at first. What an out.
A big road victory right here, Gary. In the postseason, they are tough to come by, but they were able to get it done here today. Let's see what it does for the series.
All right, here we go. It's that time. We're going to take a look now at our player of the game.
Well, anytime you hit a home run in a game, it's a big deal.
And as they put the victory up in this one, they now sit enviably, we might add, just one win away from winning the series.
And you have to credit them. They've come so far.